What we saw the college could be in vision and what it was at the time in its reality, it had, like anything in life, a way to go.
We've really had to bring up the standard constantly so that when audited by Australian government authorities that we're able to bring in overseas students.
And helping them adapt to the fast-paced nature of our church can be challenging.
And finding my feet as a trainer, as an educator, and learning and developing how to jump into a very quick-moving river.
When I was in college, I was a challenge. And it's funny, and like God, that as you grow and mature, God brings those same people, types of people along your path for you to grow and disciple.
We were there to learn, but we weren't going to make it easy. Sorry about that, guys. I hope you'll forgive me.
Each year, there's a handful of students that actually really make a mark in my life.
Two that I could really hone in on would be Fry and Joe Haverkamp. They were young people who come from interesting backgrounds, and when you first met them, you wouldn't necessarily think these are going to be people who are going to be leading a church in a nation. But now what they're doing in building the church in Germany and presenting a whole new model of how church can be done that's reaching an increasingly secularized continent, I think they are just true standouts.
One of the big surprise packages for me was actually Enoch, who is now, potentially be impacting an entire nation, building the church in Kenya. I just think is phenomenal.
I do have a special love for people of African heritage. I was raised in a town that was 80% Maori Islander. I can relate to them in a way that I grew up never really feeling that I belonged anywhere. And that I was always told that I was outer, that I wasn't in. I think God has therefore given me the ability to see a strength in them which He has placed within me, and I can see it.
Like, I think of Saint Kwan, who came over here. She said, I'm not going to be a quiet person. I'm actually going to be verbally encouraging in this place. And I think when I see students like that who don't allow cultures to define how they respond and react here, but they supersede their culture with kingdom culture, it actually radicalizes what happens in our college.
Two that have impacted me the most would be Steve Armin. And
You got me.